Hear Ye is the second segment of the 20th episode of the third season of Mickey Mouse Funhouse, and as always there will be spoilers from now as I go through the episode and share some thoughts, and in general it's a decent episode, absolutely nothing wrong with it, and we have some good messages as well. It starts off with Postmaster Pete visiting with an invitation. Goofy has a long scarf, it was a random point, and then Daisy receives this invitation. And she's actually been invited to Majestica by King Ludwig for this dance. And they go off to this dance, and while there, Daisy is exploring the premises. The animation is really lovely. We get to explore quite a lot of the grounds. It's really nice to see, and Daisy obviously encounters various characters along the way. And we learn from various characters that they are planning something for other special reasons, and I quote that. And of course the question is, well, what's this special reason, or what are these special reasons? And we find out quite quickly, Daisy finds out that there's a baby unicorn. It's actually a celebration to introduce this baby unicorn. Daisy wasn't supposed to know this, but she immediately starts rushing around the castle, telling everybody about this, and she's ruined the surprise. And we have a great message here. Troubadour actually explains, and I quote, "It's important to let others share their news when and how they want to." I love that. I love that so much. That is such a great message. And I like the fact as well that they didn't go down a whole secret keeping angle, because they absolutely could have done. But obviously telling young children to keep a secret can have negative consequences if they are being told to keep a secret where they actually should tell somebody. So I like the fact that that's not how they worded it, and instead they just said let the person decide when they want to tell it and how they want to tell it. And I think the message was very clear, very well delivered. Daisy immediately realised, yes, you're right, I'm going to apologise, and she did. Everything was fine, and in fact, I guess to reward her for apologising and doing the right thing, she was actually allowed to introduce Victoria the unicorn and her baby unicorn Luna. How absolutely adorable. So cute. The animation for the unicorns, it's such a beautiful design, and it's a really nice story. Majestica isn't my favourite place in Funhouse, but it's always a nice magical time. We have some great characters here, the animation is beautiful, the colour palette is stunning, and obviously we have one very clear, important message as well. And as I said, I love the angle they took. They very easily could have taken it down a secret angle, where maybe somebody had told Daisy this, but she had to keep it a secret, but she couldn't contain that information. And again, that would have been okay. It wouldn't have been terrible. But as I said, sometimes children are asked to keep secrets when they shouldn't. And this is a much healthier, more beneficial, more positive approach. So I applaud them for that as well. Hear Ye, all things considered, is a really solid segment of Mickey Mouse Funhouse.